And we are now continuing our Halloween spooktacular. So, talked a little bit in the comments section about the bed that I completely missed over and over and over again. So that's the first thing that we're going to do once we get back in here. Just got to remember where it is. The area seemed like it was pretty clear. Hopefully that gatherer doesn't show back up, but he probably will. It's Amnesia. Can't leave me alone for too long. I just started and I hear people screaming. Great, okay. Oil's looking really bad. 3 tinder boxes. Alright, well. Seriously. Thank you. Alright. I should have enough torches lit in here to be able to find my way around, hopefully. Okay, nice and quiet. I believe it was upstairs somewhere. That's the room that has the oil canister in it. Must have been down here. Is it this one? No. It's not the right room. I think it's this one. You were right. That actually kind of pisses me off. Let's try that. Bam. Okay. Yeah, you were right. She said it. That flashback voice. She said it. Just completely missed it. Okay. I don't want to use the lantern. I'm just gonna have to go in kind of blind here. Oh, I don't like that at all. I guess we'll go left first. Or I'll just go fuck myself, that works too. I can't even run in here. Okay, we can definitely get through there. I want to get these as far out of the way as possible. That way, if I have to duck back in here to hide, nothing will be blocking me. But this one's going to be a bit of a pain to move. I can't even jump over it. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. This should be good enough, right? Okay, game, now you're just trolling me. Well, I've apparently wedged myself in. Yeah, I guess we'll just push it in. Okay. What are we doing with down here? Storage. God, and only 3 tinder boxes. Gotta use everything sparingly at this point. Where was that coming from? Sounds like somebody's behind the rocks. Kitchen. Storage. I guess we'll just keep heading towards storage. Okay, he didn't see me. We're good.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
Those bugs are attached to the screen.
Let there be enough time.
Yeah, look. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Okay, well. Where'd the gatherer go? They're starting to not creep me out quite.
He escaped.
I should not have opened my fucking mouth. Just had to open my fucking mouth. Don't come in. I can't tell if he's leaving. I think I can hear him outside. Fine, Mr. Gatherer, you want to play that game? I will sit here all fucking day. And I will drink my apple juice. Okay, he's got to be gone by now, right? I mean, the music stopped. Okay, that'll teach me to open my fucking mouth. I was gonna say that I'm not really that creeped out by them anymore because they're becoming predictable, but I was wrong. Okay, well, at least we got some oil in a tinderbox, but the thing is, I just let a fucking gatherer out. Damn. I can't see anything and I don't want to use the lantern. Fuck it, I'll use one. Okay, looks quiet. Good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yes. Wait a minute. That was a glass jar. I just realized we lost the chemical pot. That's right, because we blew it up. Okay. Okay, well, there was good stuff in here, and I'm assuming that glass jar is some kind of a key item. Oh, shit. We have to go right to where that gatherer is at. than that. I'm pretty sure he came down here. Okay, well, fuck, where do we want to go now? I'm so freaking lost right now. We're gonna have to start lighting these just so I have an idea of where... Kitchen. We haven't been to the kitchen. Okay. Six tinder boxes, not bad. This is where we started, right there. Okay. Of course. We just went in one big fucking circle, didn't we? I'm assuming that locked door is the one that we just ran into a little earlier. Oh my god, it's well lit. Yes.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Okay. Is that oil? 2 jars of oil. Please tell me he's outside. He's definitely not in here. Is that acid? Let's try that jar. Yes. Okay. Laudanum. I think he's in here. Is he in here? Thing is, we know we can't outrun him. Is he still here? I guess he's gone. These gathers are becoming way more fucking frequent. How many are there? Like, is it the same one constantly following me? I have no idea. Like, I thought that the Xenomorph and Mr. X were bad. I'm afraid to leave the fucking room. Okay, I don't know what to do with the acid, though. Obviously, it needs to... We have to use it to melt something, but... Okay, that's where we started from. We initially went down there, so let's head this way.
Shimmering blue.
No. Okay, we know that's locked. Maybe that's what we use the acid on, the locks. Maybe we have to melt the locks off. It's the only thing I can think of that we ran into for it. Where's that fucking gatherer, man? Okay, so we've been to storage. Let's head down here. I'm trying to remember where that lock was. This looks like a dead end. Nope, not quite. This is taking us to the kitchen. What? I am so turned around. Okay, I took a wrong turn back here somewhere. Have I been in here? Nope, I would have remembered that. Yeah, we can just leave the door open. More oil and a tinderbox. Nice ass, bro.
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ! I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? You don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
I am so confused at what the fuck is going on. Was that a gatherer? Okay, I can't move that rock. Okay, we'll leave it open so I know I've been here.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Are you talking about prostitution? That was a fucking terrible joke. That wasn't even a joke. Okay, well, I'm not seeing much of anything else in here. Okay, so... Nope! Nope! See, now it's just starting to get a little annoying. I like the game at its best when it's taking the Jaws approach, which is not throwing anything at you. What made Jaws so scary when it came out was that you barely got to see the shark. So it made it more impactful when the shark was on screen. This is kind of just throwing it at me too much. I'm kind of getting numb to it. Whenever you're done. You done? Okay. See, but I do like that, how it's dark enough to where I can't really see well. There's got to be more than one of them down here, right? There's got to be. Oh, that oil. Yikes. I'm just going to use 2. I still got to try to figure out what to do with the acid. I got to find that. Is that the padlock? That's it. Let's try it here. Oh, there's a tinderbox that was on the ground that I just walked right by like an idiot. Score! Severely weakened. Okay, maybe the chisel will work now. Okay. Okay, it can see me. It can fucking see me wherever it is. So we're just leaving. The second that music kicks in, that's usually a pretty good sign that shit's getting rowdy. Well, that's quite different.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Did the fungi cause Daniel's amnesia? Oh, this looks like a fairly safe area. So maybe we'll actually get a little bit of a break and we can just kind of soak the game in a little bit here. Well, more blood. Ah! What do we have here? These gears need to be greased, okay? Something tells me I'm not going to be getting up there. Huh. Okay, well, we're going this way. Water. Oh. Okay, well, I think we know what to expect here. It's too deep to traverse now. Okay, so we got to drain the water, I'm guessing. This must be the grease that we need. Oil. That's not gonna... Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, this has got to be for the gears. But, let's see. Maybe just try it on this. Yep. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Just keep doing it, I guess. Yeah, that should do it. Yep. I said it'll break eventually, huh? There we go. Now we're making a little bit of progress. For a second there, I thought I was going to be stuck here. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Aha, that's how we get to the side areas. Okay. That one doesn't seem to work. Okay, that's what I was talking about. That's the eastern side. So we have two doors to the control room. Check it out here first.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I didn't plan on Amnesia being this bad. Bad in a good way. It's not a negative thing. Ooh, tinderbox. I do hope this game starts wrapping itself up soon, though, because one problem that horror games have is that they really start to lose their punch over time. Okay. So these can be raised and lowered. Maybe there's something underneath the other two. Now, this is some kind of puzzle that we don't understand yet. Okay, well, let's leave. Keep taking a look around. Same thing in here. 3 more of them. Center box. Well, now I'm afraid to go through there. Am I going to get locked in? No, there's a way out. When games do that, there's a reason. It means there's going to be a gatherer that shows up in here at some point. And we're going to panic because we have to slowly move the door and get it open. Mark my fucking words. Watch. Okay, 4 levers. Don't know what the hell we're doing here either. Wooden crank. We're in the sewers. How is there any wind? There's a draft coming from somewhere. Okay, same thing in here. 4 switches. Lightning? This is just getting fucking weird now. Okay, so it looks like we got a big collectathon. We gotta find 8 different items. Plug them into those holes. I'm sure that'll give us some clues of what we're supposed to be doing. 'Cause I certainly don't know what the fuck we're doing here. That's right, yeah, it's this door. Well, at least there's no gatherers in here, that's the good news. Now let's head back out. So, that's the only option we have right now, is to go through the western bridge. I'll make this one a bit of a longer episode because I didn't do anything yesterday. And I'm not too stressed out by it right now, so we'll keep going. Cistern, alright. Let's not fall in the water, shall we?
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Right. Water mills. Speaking of water, we're not going to have a choice but to jump in it. So jump in and just sprint right across. Okay, nothing. I'm not going to put money on that, though. There's nothing here, because there probably is something here. I would hope that the game wouldn't use the same thing twice, though, because it's not going to be scary a second time. We got a platforming section in Amnesia. Alright. Are you really doing that for a second time? Redirect. Redirect.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
I want to know what the orb shadow is, and I want to know what Alexander has to do with this. He's obviously, I think he's probably the catalyst on this. Okay, well I redirected the water, but I'm not entirely sure I know what that did. Ooh, what do you got up your sleeve, Amnesia? What are you doing, game? Oh, no. Can I not? There is plenty of light in here, and see, my sanity is crystal clear, but my vision's still going wonky. Alright, let's just sprint across. Still nothing. What are you doing, game? I feel a trap. Playing up horror games, you recognize traps when you see them. Okay, we gotta figure out a way to lower that. Well, I'm not keen on jumping in the water. Don't think we can get through that way. So it's just connected by a chain. Into the water. Is it gonna be possible to get through the steam? Yeah. Yikes, that does not take any time to turn back on, does it? Barely conscious? Let's use a laudanum. It barely heals you. Come on, game. That's cheap. If you're gonna give them to me so sparingly, then at least make them worth it.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, so it's confirmed. This isn't scientific, it's otherworldly. See, my money was on science, but nope. Redirect sewer water, okay? I wish I knew what that was actually doing. Well, I can actually hear water flowing now. Probably could have made it for that one, but it's better not to risk it, right? Water flow sounds like it's coming from right there. We're just gonna have to sprint straight across, I guess. Something in the water with me, I just don't know what the fuck it is. Okay, yeah, there's the water. That's where we redirected it for the first time. Yeah, and you can't even get back up. Okay. Huh. I'm guessing we need to find a way to get up there. Or maybe we're done here. That might have drained the water that we needed for that other area. Let's go take a look. Let's find out. That wouldn't make any sense. How would that drain the water? We were above it. Were we? Well, might as well check, right? Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. There's no way that drained the water out. No, it didn't. What the hell did we miss in there? That's still not moving either. Well, there's still that gate that we can't get to because it's chained. Well, that's not where we need to be. I didn't think we were done in here. I was being overly optimistic there. Alright, what the fuck do we need to do? Well, that was the first switch that we pulled down there. Well, let's see, there is a way to actually get over there, so I want to go check that out. Oh, that's really helpful. No ladder or anything. There's gotta be... Okay, so it's filling a chamber of some kind. And this is the part with the steam. Where'd that bridge go that we found earlier? It's over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Let's see if we can figure out a way to lower it. I suppose I can just... No, that's not going to work. Throw a rock at it? There's no way that's going to work. It worked! That was probably just the rock falling in, right? Okay. I cannot believe that actually worked. A little precarious. There we go.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Alright, so this, I'm guessing, is the last pump. So what did that do, though? I'm not using the lantern game. I don't care if my sanity goes down. I'm not using it. Here's the thing, no idea what to fucking do now. Well, we've cleared this room. I know there's no way that I missed anything in here. So Now I'm nervous about getting in the fucking water. Pull that trick again. So the only thing we can do is just jump in and just run for it. I don't suppose I can walk on that, can I? Isn't that the exit right there? That's it, isn't it? Motherfucker. You know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. If you're gonna cheap shot me like that, just fucking kill me. Come on. Come on. Kill me, I'm here, kill me! Jesus. I knew they were gonna pull that again. It's not scary when you use the same thing twice like that, because it's too predictable. Especially if I'm just gonna have someone that's gonna knock me into the water like that. That's just cheap. Come on, get out. Did it save my progress? Fucking better, huh? Yeah, and now all that stuff doesn't even come back. Fuck you, game. Now I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed by that. That just felt cheap. It wasn't scary. Fuck you, Frictional. I hate you now. Okay. Figured that would have done something in here. Might be something in the control room. Check back down here. And it's dry. Okay, that's what it was for. Gas. Okay, let's not go down there. Yep. That must be that fungus. Okay, well, I've been recording for almost an hour, so that's good enough for now. We'll go ahead and continue on in the next episode.